Please click on the subscribe button so you get notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it.
So the Golden State Warriors have gotten off to a hot start this year and by all means look like they're going to be making the playoffs, not the play-in. As a Warrior fan, that makes me excited. As somebody that didn't think that the team was going to be this competitive this early on, I am pleasantly surprised. I know they are currently on a 3-game losing streak, especially since Steph is out with some knee pain. I think they're going to be fine when Steph comes back. But with that being said, Mike Dunleavy has done an incredible job with the roster this year. Strength in numbers is back, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't expect to see Buddy Hield ball out the way that he's balled out. Andrew Wiggins looks like he's focused and more centered in. I believe Jonathan Kuminga's development has definitely taken a step back this year, even though I do believe he's very consistent in what they have asked him to do. I love how the young group of guys, who some of them like Kuminga, like Moody, like Wiggins, even though he's more of a veteran than most of the other guys, they all have championship caliber experience. They were all a part of the Golden State Warriors championship run in 2022, Gary Payton. So that experience, having that experience, especially with the leaders in Draymond and Steph, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I genuinely believe this team is meant to compete. I thought Steve Kerr in the coaching aspect of things had taken a step back over the last couple of years, but I think this year it might be one of Steve Kerr's best coaching jobs, especially with the departure of Klay Thompson and with teams like the Minnesota Timberwolves, in my personal opinion, taking a step back and moving off the wrong big. I genuinely believe they should have moved off of Rudy Gobert over Karl Anthony Towns because the chemistry between Cat and Ant-Man, bro, like Cat, Ant-Man, that sounds like a dynamic duo. Rudy Gobert and Ant-Man does not. No offense to Dante DiVincenzo and the players that they acquired in the trade with the Knicks. I personally believe they took a step back in that trade, and it's clear that the New York Knicks won that trade, in my personal opinion. I think they're very competitive with Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson, who's clearly the leader of that team. With that being said, the veteran players like Kevon Looney, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, Steph, obviously, and Draymond, like those guys, that experience, that championship winning experience that they have, especially Kevon Looney, who's been a part of, I think, like 3 out of the 4 championships that they've won. I believe they're built to contend for a title this year, especially in the West that honestly doesn't have any major juggernauts. And yeah, I'm excited to see what this team does in the playoffs. Hopefully Steph can remain healthy. If Steph and Draymond can remain healthy for the playoffs, they have a real shot at winning and contending for a title. They're giving you spurts of the old Warriors where they take over in the third quarter. It doesn't matter how much they're down going into halftime, but the third quarter is when they shine, and they've been shining and coming in clutch. I know they're on a 3-game skid, but they'll be fine in my personal opinion. Now, moving on to my next subject.
Guys, have you heard? Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.